Hey guys, welcome back to a new weekend vlog. I've got some new glasses on. I'll talk about those in a bit. They might reflect. I think they're going to reflect if I leave them here. Oh, they should be fine. It is Friday. It is after work, so I thought I'd just start it now. I'm going to start dinner in a minute because I'm super hungry. And yeah, TGIF this week. I've struggled a little bit with my motivation. I have been reading quite a bit about like lockdown lethargy or lethargy, just around like feeling a bit sluggish and groggy and feeling quite tired, and I think I'm suffering from that. I'm struggling to wake up early and on time, and yeah, it's not ideal, but anyway, let's crack on. I will take these off because I think they're distracting. But I'm happy it's Friday. I will give you an update on the house because things have been moving along, which is really exciting. So yeah, I'll give you an update on that, but I am going to start doing dinner now because, as I said, I'm quite peckish. I am doing a recipe from one of my new cookbooks, the roasting tin. I think it's a quick meal one, but I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, I thought I'd just get cracking basically. Let's cook. So yeah, it's from this roasting tin, the simple one dish dinner, and I've got to try and find it. Okay, this is what I'm making. So it is the goat's cheese, red pepper, mushroom and pesto fusilli tray bake. This is what it supposedly looks like. So this is well up my street with the ingredients. I'm just going to start making it, and yeah, I've never really cooked with goat's cheese, so this will be interesting. Okay, so this is the first step. I've got some chopped pepper in here, some mushrooms, some garlic, olive oil, salt, tiny bit of chilli, and then some rosemary sprigs from our garden. Apparently this takes 20 minutes in the oven, but I'm going to start doing the pasta now because I feel like it's not going to need quite as long as it's saying, I think. Okay, I've just taken this out. It's looking quite good. I may not put it back in for the last few minutes until I put the pasta in. So I've got the pasta on the go here, and then I need to add the pasta. And then I've got some tomatoes. That was a plum tin tomato, but I needed to chop it a bit. And then I've got some goat cheese here, and then I've also got some pesto to put on, so I'll show you as I'm going. Here we go now. So I did put it in a bigger tray, which you might have realised. I've got some tomatoes in there now, the pesto dolloped on and the goat's cheese dolloped on. It does look quite a lot for two people, but let's just see how it goes. I'm not going to put it in for as long as it says because I don't think it needs to be in. It says another half an hour, which is just ridiculous. And yeah, I don't want it to dry up. Dan needs a bit of protein, so he's got a bit of ham. But yeah, let's cook this. Here it is, guys. It looks very tasty. Sorry about my extractor fan. I can't tell you how excited I am. I can't even say it. Oh, I need to eat this. It looks so good. So I thought I would update you on the dinner, if you're invested. It was really tasty. I do really love that cookbook. I've made quite a few things from it now, but I do think the time for the recipes, like to cook them, are a little bit off. I don't know if that's just me, but it wanted me to then cook it for another 30 minutes in the oven when I put the pasta and the tomatoes in, but I only did it for 15 because I was like, I don't think it needs 30, and it was also much higher than I would normally put it on, so just watch out for that sort of thing. Sorry, Dan just came in. Where was I? So yeah, just be wary of like time frames if you have got the book, but just sort of do it to what you think feels right. The goat's cheese was delicious because I love goat's cheese, but I also think cheddar would be fine if you didn't want a fancy cheese. So I think maybe I would just try it with like cheddar next time because obviously it's a bit cheaper as well. And pesto, again, love pesto, but maybe just a little bit less pesto. Again, I think recipes you just sort of learn what feels right or not, but it was very tasty, and it was nice to have something like that because we don't often have like veggie pasta dishes, or just, yeah, because Dan has to have protein, so I always have to think, what is the protein in this? But he just adds a bit of protein. Let me know if you like have to add more protein to stuff or how you substitute it, because that'd be helpful. Sorry, I keep tearing my hair, but it's like fresh and clean today. Okay, I wasn't going to talk about this now, but I might as well. I think I'm waiting for Dan, and then we might watch that Eurovision film on Netflix. I love Will Ferrell. I didn't used to love him. I used to find him really annoying and stupid, which he is. But I take it for what it is now, and I find his things funny and a bit silly, and it just is what it is, isn't it? So, in terms of the house, I did wonder whether, like, to not be quite as open as I am being about it, but I'm like, oh, whatever, and I think it'll help people if they're also in a similar position to us. So We had actually put it up on the Thursday. We had 4 viewings over the weekend, which you would have known because we were talking about it. And yeah, we accepted. So in the space of like 4 or 5 days, we sort of sold our house, or, you know, we're not there yet. I'm not getting too excited. Obviously, it's a bit of stress on our side because we haven't found anywhere to live yet, but I'm checking Rightmove about every 10 minutes. I've got saved searches, saved houses. Yeah, I'm checking all the time. That's where most of my screen time's going right now. So we are going back tomorrow to see the house that I mentioned last week in the vlog, which I don't know if it is the house for us. I quite like it, but it is quite noisy on the road, so I don't know if it is the right house for us. If it isn't, I will probably be a bit sad, but I think I'll just have to go with our decision. There's 2 of us, so yeah, we will come to some decision. Anyway, it's all still quite exciting. Hasn't got too stressful yet, but obviously down the line it might get a little bit if we're struggling to find somewhere, but I do believe a little bit in everything happens for a reason, so I'm hoping that it all falls into place. I'm sure it will, but I'll keep you updated, and let me know in the comment box below what you want to kind of know about it, or yeah, because a couple of people had asked me to talk a bit more about it, so let me know. Dan's just come downstairs. I'm gonna find something to do while Dan goes and plays games, but that is fine with me. I have got some chocolate as well, so that might happen too. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so we just went for a really quick walk around the block because Dan just fancied a little bit of a walk. Yeah, he's going to go play games this evening, which is fine by me because I can do what I want. I'm just going to boil the kettle because it is nearly 8:30, which is our tea time. We like to stick to routine in this house. So yeah, I'm going to have a decaf, normal tea. Dan will have a peppermint. And I've got this chocolate for me. This is the Malteser chocolate. I have talked recently about the Malteser biscuits. I just seem to love anything Malteser related lately. So that's my treat for the weekend. I'm trying not to like have treats or, like sweets, basically treats or snacks in the week. And then I'm going to go back to just having them at the weekend, hopefully. So yeah, as Dan is going to do his own thing, I'm just deciding whether to read or watch a film actually on Netflix. I haven't watched any films in a long time on my own, and I'm really bad these days with concentration of watching films like on the TV. Like I love the cinema, but obviously we haven't been able to go. I used to watch like chick flicks all the time when I used to live at home, and like even like when we moved out. I just can't get into it because I just want to go on my phone all the time. But I think I might like put my phone away and try and find like a chick flick or something funny on Netflix to watch, because I think there's quite a few good things on there at the moment which I haven't managed to catch up on. So that is what I'm going to do, I think, because I'm reading a new book. I actually managed to get through finish a couple of books recently, so I'll talk about that at some point as well. But I'm reading a book which is good, but it involves me really taking it in, so I feel like I don't really want that on a Friday evening. I'm going to stop rambling now, make myself a cup of tea, have some chocolate, and I'll let you know what film I decide to watch. Okay, I'm all set up. I've got my tea, my chocolate. Does anyone else have their own space on the sofa? So I normally sit that side, and then I have my little footstool. Whereas Dan sits... Oh, my film started. Hold on. Whereas Dan sits this side and has this puff. So I'm going to sit here for a change to have the proper puff. But yeah, let me know if you've got your own sofa sides. And then I've gone for +1. Looks good. I've looked at the trailer and I got sold quite quickly. So I'm going to give it a go and I'll let you know. Also, under 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is always good. I don't like a film much over 2 hours. Good morning, guys. I'm in a bit of a weird position because I'm trying to put my boots on. It is Saturday morning. I just got ready because we're going out soon. We're leaving at 9:30, which is early for us. Today I wanted to go all black everything, so I'll show you my outfit in a minute. And it's like looking a little bit more grisly, so I'm kind of excited to wear sort of more autumnal clothes today, which I haven't done in a while. I thought I'd just say I really enjoyed that film last night, +1. It was really good. I thought it was really, like, it felt a bit more real in terms of like a love story. It wasn't too cheesy or stupid, and I loved her outfits. Like, really good outfit inspo. She was really cool. So I would definitely recommend that if you've not watched it. And as I said, it was only just over like an hour and a half, so a really quick watch as well. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Enjoyed my little evening, and then I came up and started reading. So I finished Americana in the end after it took me ages, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, so I'd really recommend that. I'm currently reading this, which is The Course of Love by Alain de Botton, I think that's how you say it, or Alain, philosopher about love and stuff, which I didn't really know before I read asked for that, but I'm really enjoying it. It's like a fiction love story about like real love again, about marriage, and it's sort of intertwined by bits of sort of essays around love, so I'm enjoying that. I did also, in between that and Americana, finish The Tin Man, which was also really good. I didn't like love it. I thought it was only 200 pages, so really quick read. I only got it because it was recommended because of obviously liking normal people, but I felt it was a little bit more like Call Me by Your Name and The Heart's Invisible Furies. So yeah, it was a quick read, but I felt like it needed a bit more. It wasn't enough for me. But anyway, we're off now to go view this house. I'm not sure how much I'm going to vlog. I'll show my outfit quick. Okay, so what I've gone for, wearing my new glasses, which again I'll talk about when I get back. I've gone for all black with my birthday necklace from my friend. It's like a little shell. I love it. I think it's by the brand Aurelia. And then yeah, got my M&S Lily jeans on, which I love. They're really comfy. And then I'm wearing my Primark leopard print boots just to break up the outfit a bit, but I'm really enjoying wearing my coat today, which is from Topshop. It's like a petite trench coat thing. So yeah, let's go. Hey guys, so I feel like I haven't really spoken to you in a long time, and I did a bit of cheating with some of my other footage, showing you our dinner last night, what we got up to, watched Eurovision, which was really good on Netflix. I feel like it was a little bit too long, but I still enjoyed it. And then this morning I was just showing you me getting ready, and then today I have been seeing my friend because it was her birthday this week, and then I popped around to see my family for a bit as well. And yeah, it is now actually 5:45 on Sunday, so I haven't vlogged very much. Reason being is, going to be totally honest, part of me is finding this hard being honest about it, but I might as well take you along for the ride. So we did end up really liking that house again yesterday, but it's quite a big decision because it's a little bit further away than where we are now, so it means that we're further away from family, and it's a big project work, so it was a lot to think about and a bit of a grown-up decision. But we did decide to put an offer in the end, which hasn't been accepted or declined yet, so it's currently Sunday evening and they have actually now had another offer. So I think it's all going to kick off a little bit tomorrow, but I have really struggled a bit this afternoon. I felt quite low about it, and I think we're not going to get it. And I'd rather think that than think that we're going to get it, because I don't want to get my hopes up and then realise that, yeah, we didn't get it. And yeah, it's been hard to vlog because I haven't really wanted to, because it's made me feel a bit rubbish. But I don't really want to lie, and I want to leave this as honest as possible. And I think if anyone else is going through this as well, or is looking to buy, then it's important that I'm showing all of the sides of it. So we shall see. We're not there yet. I will sort of tell you maybe the outcome of it before this vlog ends, because I don't want to leave you hanging. So hopefully we'll find out tomorrow either way, and then it means we can either keep looking or move ahead with it. I do try and be like, it happens for a reason. So if it's not right and it doesn't go ahead, then hopefully there's a dream house waiting for us. But part of me is a little bit concerned now that we're not going to find what we want sort of in our budget. So, but yeah, I mustn't be negative, because, you know, never know, it might all go to plan tomorrow, who knows. But I would rather be excited that it ended up happening than be sad that it, whatever. But yeah, had a good day today. Trying to stay positive. I will keep this vlog up. I don't think this is going to be as good as last weekend's, because I've just been editing that now, and I seemed in a very good mood last week, and there was a lot of stuff for me to vlog. I did vlog quite a lot last weekend, so this may naturally just not be quite as long, but I hope you don't mind. This is real life for me, and there's only going to be so much that I want to vlog. I will talk about my glasses actually, because I keep banging on about them and they're not really telling you. So this is one of the pairs, and I love these. These ones are my favourite. I bought 2 new pairs from a company called Specs. I paid for them myself. I have used them before. They're quite a cheap brand, like a company, so don't go on there expecting really high quality. They're quite cheap. Those were £15, but you kind of pay for what you get, to be honest. And I don't mind that, because I've lost glasses in before. I drop them, I scratch them. I would rather not worry too much about them. So I bought that pair and another pair, which were a bit more expensive, basically because I have only 2 pairs. One pair I wear more for like daily work and just life, and then the other pair is like my TV glasses, but they were just getting a little bit scratched. So I'll show you the other pair in a bit. That's where my normal glasses are from as well, if anyone ever wonders, so I'll leave links for them all below. And yeah, I'd recommend them. As I said, don't expect too much, and you can't really try before you buy, so it is a bit of a risk, but you can do all the measurements and stuff. But as I said, I'm just editing the vlog from last weekend at the moment, so I'm going to finish that off, and then I will probably kickstart dinner. So hey guys, so I am filming this on my phone. I do apologise, but my camera is saying its battery is exhausted, and I felt in the mood to vlog, so it's always best just to do it when I feel the need. It is quite a few days after I last vlogged, and I don't know if you'd be able to tell that I was feeling very low in that last clip. I don't want to go into the story in too much depth, but I essentially fell in love with this house that we then saw like 2-3 times. But yeah, so we ended up making an offer. Ended up making another offer because someone else had offered, and ended up deciding to withdraw just because Dan just still had some doubts and it wasn't quite what he wanted. So we came to the decision together that it wasn't right, because although I loved it and I still am quite sad, I would never have loved it if Dan wasn't into it. So yeah, that house is no more, and I had filmed that, I believe, on the Sunday, and then that night that was when we withdrew. So I really struggled that night, and then the next day with my emotions. I was obviously really sad, a bit heartbroken, but I am feeling much better now. So I thought I would vlog, and I wanted to vlog it because there's probably people out there that have been through it or are going to go through it, and I think it's a bit interesting to kind of document it. I think when I start to feel a bit uncomfortable about it, I'll just stop and I'll keep it private, but for now I don't mind, and I'm just vlogging the situation. There's been a couple of people that have kind of question why we're moving, because we've got a nice house, which yes, we do. We've lived here now for over 3 years, but this was never meant to be a long-term home. We just wanted to get on the housing market, which we were so lucky to be able to do a few years ago. And this was our first time home. It's a 2-bed and we are now just looking for more space. Yeah, we were actually looking to move sort of location as well. The house that we did like is in a new area completely. We don't really know it very well, but it felt quite exciting that it was a new place and like a new start really. And I currently live in Kent, and we're looking a little bit more towards East Sussex because places like Brighton and Lewes, they're all quite close to our heart, and it just feels like it feels right. However, there is not a lot coming up at the moment where we're looking, so we are kind of just looking anywhere really, and even if that ends up being in Kent, then it might be. At the moment, we're thinking location, but if an amazing house comes up in a different location, then that might be as well. But yeah, not much has been coming up. However, this week it was announced about the stamp duty cut. So that is great news for us and for any of you if you're looking for a new house, and should hopefully mean that new houses come up and that there should be lots available, hopefully. Luckily, we're actually quite busy this weekend. This weekend is just sort of like a break from it all. I don't think we're going to end up going to any viewings. And then we've got another long weekend coming up the weekend after. So the house update, that's why we're moving. Let me know in the comment box below if you've ever kind of like relocated, or yeah, just let me know below whether you're looking right now or whatever. These are actually my other pair of new glasses, because I was showing you the other ones. These are actually definitely a little bit too big for me. They're quite wide, but I don't mind. They're more just for at home and sort of watching TV and that kind of thing. And because they are so big, it means I don't really see the lens very well. But I will link both pairs of glasses in the link box below, as well as the glasses that I normally wear, because people do ask me quite a bit. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling, but I think I was going to mention that Dan made a really good dinner tonight. Thursday nights is when I do my yoga, so it's kind of like now turned into my yoga night and Dan's dinner night, which is good. And he made a really, really tasty like brown rice and prawn and broccoli thing. I'm going to leave like a photo here of it. I posted it on my stories, and I'll leave a link for the recipe in the box below because it was so good. And if you like prawns and like oriental stuff, then you'd really like it. I have come upstairs to have a big cup of tea and to read my book while Dan watches football. And currently I'm reading this, which is The Course of Love. I think I've mentioned it already, but I'm really, really enjoying it. But if you've been in like a long-term relationship, it is just, I'm reading it and I'm like, it's just very relatable, and I'm just finding it so interesting, like all the philosophy and everything. I'm really, really enjoying it. So I'll leave a link for that below as well. Obviously there's adultery in it, so that's not relatable, but yeah, it's just really interesting, just like how you get annoyed with each other and actually that's because of yourself, and yeah, it's really interesting. So I wanted to mention that. I also really wanted to mention quickly that in my last vlog I talked about the fact that we started watching The Sinner 3 and it was really, really good, but oh my goodness, it turned absolutely rubbish. I'm really sorry if any of you have watched it or you're going to start watching it or you're only near the beginning, but it was rubbish. The first couple of seasons were really good, especially the first one. It's just going downhill, so if they do a fourth, I doubt I'm going to watch it. But yeah, I think that is it for now. As I said, I'm feeling in an alright mood now. It just feels quite adulting now, looking for our next home, especially because we want it to be like a longer term sort of family home, I suppose. Anyway, I'll stop rambling now and I will see you again soon. I think this vlog was a little bit chatty, so I'm sorry for that, but I will try my best to obviously keep them up with showing you as much as I'm doing and stuff. But obviously, hopefully you can appreciate that I was feeling a little bit rough near the end of last weekend. I'm going to carry on reading some more book and I will say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for getting this far. Please leave me a comment box below. Tell me if you've been in a similar situation to us. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.